So I want to shout out to my friends and family back in Nentico Lodge 12. This is one of my Nentico Lodge 12 displays. You can see the oldest one, and the first issue was the X1 in the center, square patch, or kind of a rectangle patch, with the history going from the X2 to the different X3s that all went on the neckerchief. The unique part about the X2 was it was rolled edge versus these cut edge patches. And then there's multiple varieties that exist based on the different coloration and whatnot. So that's just a grouping of them. As well as the Nentico Lodge 12's first flap. The first flap right here, you can see the arrow is pointing to the right, with all the future ones pointing to the left. The rationale behind that was they took the logo from the X2 or X3 and put it directly onto the flap. However, one is facing the back because this was on the neckerchief, versus this one is facing on the front because it's the flap. Then you had the 1972 S2 moving on down. You have the 1950 anniversaries in 1972, and then you got to the 1982 patch right here, which was the 60th anniversary, and 70th obviously in 1992. On up, I had the pleasure of joining the lodge and being inducted into the Order of the Arrow way down here in 1997, and that starts my kind of lineage and my history with the lodge. As well, you had the J1s and J2s, you had the Nentico Builder, you had the old, this was the first fellowship patch that they put out, which was in 1962. You had the R1, which was a unique issue with the circle patch and the Indian head. And then you have the, they called that the ruptured duck. That was a nice back patch as well. Over to the next display, it shows a lot of the different variations. So each one of these are individual issues, or at least for the most part. What I have found is that I believe during certain fellowships or certain conclaves, they use this variation, they use this variation, and may have even used this variation to try to show a contingent neckerchief. They pretty much took the triangle and put it on the back, and then just a number of variations of the regular N1, N2 variations as well.